On the afternoon of November 23, 1978, a small Cincinnati radio station set out to make broadcast history. What began as a simple holiday promotion quickly turned into one of the most infamous publicity stunts ever attempted. Station staff had arranged what they proudly called a turkey giveaway, inviting local families to gather in a shopping center parking lot for a surprise from the skies. Moments later, a helicopter appeared overhead. What the crowd didn't know, what no one at the station seemed to fully understand, was a single devastating truth. Domesticated turkeys do not fly. As the birds were released one by one, confusion gave way to horror. The promotion collapsed into chaos, leaving stunned witnesses and a shaken radio staff to reckon with the consequences of a well-intentioned idea gone terribly, memorably wrong. In the years since, the event has passed into broadcasting legend, an unforgettable reminder that not every grand idea is meant to get off the ground.
Some tragedies don't make the history books. No monuments, no days off, no parades. Just a parking lot, a bad idea, and memories that never quite heal. We still remember. We always will.
Late November, gray sky, cold breath in the air. Holiday banners hanging over rows of cars there. Families with paper cups, kids in winter hats. Local station van park near the welcome mats. They said a special drop, something fun from above. Just a little promotion, just a gesture of love. We trusted the logos, the smiling sound. Never thought the sky itself would bear down. Helicopter hum started small then grew. People shaded their eyes just to get a better view. Children laughed, adults waved, hands held high. No one understood what was falling from the sky. The shapes were too heavy, coming in too fast. No wings open wide, just a dead weight cast. First scream ripped through like glass in the wind. Then another as the panic set in. No one gave us time to brace or run. In a heartbeat, a happy crowd came undone. You don't forget the sound of a heavy thud, or the way clean snow can look like. We remember that day at the shopping mall, when the sky turned wrong and the birds would fall. Live remote with Les Ness, man on the air, voice shaking as he tried to describe what was there. Some scars fade, but some don't heal. You can't unsee what your eyes made real. Every cold November when the wind turns gray, we remember that tragic day. Someone by the storefront, near the glass doors, left stood with a mic, feet rooted to the floor. He was just a newsman, there to cover a show. Didn't ask to be witness when the worst let go. He talked about people diving under cars, children being carried, faces streaked with scars. The thuds, the cries, the feathers in the air. His voice cracked once, but he stayed right there. Sirens rolled in, red and blue in the haze. Stretchers on asphalt, eyes in the daze. We watched volunteers hold shaking hands tight, trying to stitch together what went wrong that night. The station went quiet, lawyers on the phone, press releases typed in a corporate tone. They called it unforeseen, called it tragic misjudgment, but no wording could cover what the witnesses meant. You can shut down a stun, you can change the rules, but you can't empty out the memory pools. It lives in the people who were there on the ground, in the way they flinch at a sound. We remember that day at the shopping mall, when laughter froze and the birds would fall. Live remote with Les Ness, man barely composed, trying to hold steady while the story unfolded. They didn't have a name for what we'd feel, just nerves and shocks that refused to heal. Later they called it PTSD by name, but we were carrying it long before it had a frame.